You may not know it, but we also supply poles. Everything from a parking lot to a sports field to a utility poles, whatever you need. Hi, Neil Peterson with LED Lighting Supply here today. As you all know us, we're a commercial industrial sports light fixture supplier. You may not know it, but we also supply poles. Everything from a parking lot to a sports field to a utility poles, whatever you need. In your traditional parking lots, we of course have the steel poles, 10 feet to 30 feet, everything in between, round, square. We know the EPAs. We can help you determine what the right fixtures are. But we've moved to composite recently. Composite is a much more durable, longer lasting pole than steel. From a price and cost standpoint to you delivered, it's pretty much the same. The main difference is they don't rust. They come with a 7-year warranty instead of a 1-year warranty. They have all the same options, and I do on the table here have a bunch of the options: bullhorns, tenon adapters, and just the general fixture mounting brackets in order to mount on these. This is one of our sports light. This is a parking lot, tennis type light, but that's how they mount on here. But again, composite's very exciting to us. It's new. It's also made in the United States. So again, whereas most of your steel poles are made outside the country. So in addition to the parking lot poles, as I mentioned, we do sports lights fields. So for that, we also are a supplier of wood poles. We go up to 70 feet, 20 to 70 feet. Really depends on the height of the poles you need. One of our sales associates will recommend that for you. Usually we can deliver wood poles anywhere from 2 to 8 weeks, again, depending on the height and the size of the poles. So again, that's a nice option. They're traditionally southern yellow pine or western yellow pine. They're fully treated to meet all the specifications that are required for sports poles and utility poles. The other area we focus on is high mast poles. On our website, we have 50-foot and 60-foot single and double crossbars. So really for your 5 to 10 fixtures. We also can do 70 feet or we can do 40 feet. But again, another great option. Those traditionally take 8 to 12 weeks, depending on how many and the time of year. And again, we can help you design in as part of the lighting plan to figure out the height of the poles you need and everything and make that part of your quote. So again, poles are very important to us, and we found they are for our customers because usually when it's a new installation, you need poles, or if it's a retrofit, you are upgrading your poles in many cases. So we have a lot of options. We'll do more little videos on different parts, specifically on more detail about composite versus metal, and we'll talk more about wood poles and other things. So, where to use a wood pole versus a high mast pole. They are very interchangeable. A lot of times it's what's required from the specification you're working to or the city-state requirements. That's it for today. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.